Copper pot sweating in a pine wood shack, firelight dancing off a gunny sack, sugar cone and a sinner's grin. That's how the trouble always begins. River far crawling through the trees, smells like smoke and kerosene. Swore the batch was cursed. Said the first man drank it never quenched his thirst. Said he saw red eyes in the boiling steam, heard low laughter in the hissing scene. We just laughed and poured it clear. The devil don't live around here. There's something in the copper tonight. It ain't just fire and rye. Tastes like brimstone, burns like spite, leaves a mark you can't deny. We built that still on blood and will. I thought we owned that hill. It don't run that mountain still. It runs you when it will. Tom took a swig and he hit the floor. Eyes rolled back like a slam screen door. Said he saw flames in the river bend. Said he's collecting what you owe, my friend. Wine kicked up, lantern swung. That's when the chanting started humming low. There's something in the copper tonight. It ain't just fire and wrath. Tastes like brimstone, burns like spite, leaves a mark you can't deny. We built that still with blood and will. We thought we owned that hill. Don't run that mountain still. It runs you when it will. We signed no paper, spoke no prayer, but every man that drinks that shine feels somebody standing there. There's something in the copper tonight. Hear it hiss and cry. We fed that flame with pride and spite. Now it won't let us die. We built that still with blood and will. I thought we owned that hill. You don't run that mountain still. It runs you when it will. Slow. The sun is sinking like a stone in a dry well town. I'm sitting on the porch as the shadows settle down. I got a pocket full of gravel and a heart full of soot. The devil's at the tree line and he's moving on foot. 30 years of running, now the leash is pulled tight, and I'm trading every heartbeat just to buy a little light. Oh, the ink is drying on a skin-tight bone, and the mercy's all gone from the great beyond. I got a bargain to strike for a ghost of a chance. One more hour for a final dance. The devil's at the gate with a heavy iron key, but I got one last goodbye before he collects me. I'm staring at a window where the lamplight glows, the only piece of heaven that a sinner ever knows. I can't knock on the wood, I can't call out her name. My hands are too dirty and my soul's full of shame, so I'm writing out a letter with a shaking leading hand. leaving all my sorrow in the belly of the sand. The crows are on the wire and the wind begins to moan. The dead is coming due and I'm facing it alone. Oh, the ink is drying on a skin-tight bond, and the mercy's all gone from the great beyond. I got a bargain to strike for a ghost of a chance. One more hour for a final dance. The devil's at the gate with a heavy iron key, but I got one last goodbye before he collects me. Melted down my silver, turned it into lead. A man can't outrun the things that he said. The shadows on the floorboards that rise in the glass. I'm watching the seconds like the sand through the glass. Yeah, the ink is drying on a skin-tight bond, and the mercy's all gone from the great beyond. I got a bargain to strike for a ghost of a chance. One more hour for a final dance. The devil's at the gate with a heavy iron key, but I got one last goodbye before he collects me. A pocket full of gravel, a heart full of steel. Full moon split like a busted jaw. Rivers whispering outlaw, law. Boardwalk groans under dead men's weight. Every plank's a sinner's slate. Lantern swings in a skeletal hand, like he's branding the night with a cattleman's brand. That scythe ain't clean, it remembers names carved in rust and funeral flames. Coat full of river mud and bone, eyes burn hotter than brimstone. He don't knock, he don't plead, he just plants that blade like a seed. Saloon sign creaks with a crooked grin. A rope still sways where your neck's been. Black water covered in sand and blood. Ink runs thick in the delta mud. You can curse your daddy, blame the drought, but hell's collecting, no backing out. One more lantern, one more scream. The river keeps what it redeems. Cards on the dock stuck to the grain. Ace of spades in a puddle of stain. Bottle smashed where your backbone cracked. Truth don't care about the lies you stack. Crow pick slow at a sinner's grin, picking the rod from under the skin. This town was raised on a gallows beam, baptized in kerosene. It screams, preacher's hands ain't never been clean. Sheriff's badge just brass and mean. Every soul here sold for cheap, and death don't bother, he harvests deep. Feel that cold, that ain't the breeze. That's fingers crawling up your knees. Lantern glow, ain't mercy spark. It's a headstone candle in the dark. Blackwater covenant, no repeal. Signed with bone and river steel. Side swings low and the night turns red. Living don't matter when you're half dead. You can pray, you can beg, you can testify, but the ferryman's grinning when the bullets fly. Lantern fades, robe goes still. Water closes over with. There's a lantern swinging where the black hole leans, casting long shadows on the in-between. Gravel crunch rhythm under worn-out boots. Preacher sun raised on blood-red shoes. I dug 3 graves by the river bend. Swore to God I'd never go back again, but the dirt remembers every name, and the night don't care who you blame. I'm the flame in the graveyard lantern light, but alone in the dead of night. Every sin I buried still breathes, rattling chains in the willow trees. You can run from the past, you can pray for pardon, but the roots grow deep in a cursing man's garden. Mama said mercy's a fragile thing, break it once and it won't ever sing. I traded grace for a loaded steel, signed my name with a crooked deal. There's a cross laid flat where the river floods, and it don't wash clean with holy blood. The wind got teeth and it's biting slow. Says, son, there's places you can't outgrow. I'm the flame in the graveyard lantern light, burning low in the dead of night. Every sin I buried still breathes, rattling chains in the willow trees. You can run from the past, you can pray for pardon, but the roots grow deep in a cursing man's garden. There's a knock at the fence with no one there, just a whisper crawling through the air. My shadow moves when I stand still, like it's got its own blood to spill. If redemption's real, it's running late, and the gate's already cracked at the hinge of fate. I'm the flame in the graveyard lantern light, last damn spark in a dying fight. Every sin I buried still breathes, scratching up from beneath the leaves. You can kneel in dust, you can scream forgive me, but the dead don't forget and they don't set you free. My daddy was a shadow with a pistol in his hand. He left a trail of wreckage across this hollow land. He told me, son, the devil doesn't need to invite you in when you're born with a fever and a suitcase full of sin. I tried to walk the narrow, I tried to keep it straight, but there's a heavy iron rattle at the garden gate. It's blood in the marrow, it's lead in the bone. A man can't build a kingdom on a foundation of stone. The family tree is twisted with a hangman's limb, and every light I follow just keeps getting dim. Yeah, I'm reaping the harvest that my father sowed in the dark, dusty corners of this outlaw road. I traded in the Bible for a box of rusted shells. I'm digging out of heaven in a dozen different hells. They say the apple doesn't fall too far from the root, but this one's black and bitter, covered up in soot. I look in the mirror, I see his hollow eyes, feeding on the truth and breathing out the lies. The moon is a cold blind eye in the sky tonight, watching as I step out from the fading light. It's blood in the marrow, it's lead in the bone. A man can't build a kingdom on a foundation of stone. The family tree is twisted with a hangman's limb, and every light I follow just keeps getting dim. Yeah, I'm reaping the harvest that my father sowed in the dark, dusty corners of this outlaw road. Soul is a blister that'll never quite heal. I've got enough sins to salt the earth, Lord, and I'm spinning my tires on a broken wheel. Yeah, it's blood in the marrow, it's lead in the bone. A man can't build a kingdom on a foundation of stone. The family tree is twisted with a hangman's limb, and every light I follow just keeps getting dim. Yeah, I'm reaping the harvest that my father sowed in the dark, dusty corners of this outlaw road. A silver spoon with a bitter taste, just another ghost in a barren waste. He had whiskey on his breath and her tears on his hands. Said a man's own house is his kingdom and land. I watched her in the doorway, shaking in a light. boots on gravel, screen door slam. He didn't see the iron in my hand. The cottonwood trees, moon cut sharp through the leaves. He talked real big till the barrel spoke. Now the night's so still it nearly chokes. Ain't no jury in the wild, just dirt and God and a broken child. I dug two graves tonight, and one for who I was. Red clay swallowed the fire, but it don't wash off the blood. Would I do it again if it came to that line, when a wolf steps in where he shouldn't be? Yeah, I dug two graves tonight. Sweat ran cold down the back of me. I ain't proud, but I ain't ashamed. Some fires only die in flame. Cross with no name by the riverside. Some sins you bury, some you write. For who I was. Red clay swallowed the fire, but it don't wash off the blood. If he's waiting at the gate someday, I'll stand my ground and speak my plea. Yeah, I dug two graves tonight, and I dig them again for her and me. There's a fence post leaning where the black crows sit. Moon split open like a bleeding lip. Gravel road hums with a ghostly tone, like it's chewing on the marrow of a broken bone. I got dirt in my teeth and rust on my name, and been baptized in smoke in a house fire flame. Wind's got a whisper like a hangman's rope, says, boy, you were born without a speck of hope. There's iron at the crossroads, blood in the clay, devils in the tree line counting what I owe him today. I sold my shadow for a bullet and a prayer. Now the night's got fingers running through my hair. Every mile markers carved with bones, and the dark keeps calling me back home. left a Bible with a pistol inside. It said, son, choose your weapon when the truth collides. Mama's last words were a shotgun hymn, sang forgiveness through a mouth gone dim. I tried to outrun what the bloodline wrote, but faith's got spurs and a heavy coat. There's a lantern swinging at the gate of sin, and it burns like it knows where I've been. There's iron at the crossroads, blood in the clay, devils in the tree line counting what I owe him today. I sold my shadow for a bullet and a prayer. Now the night's got fingers running through my hair. Every mile marker's carved with bones, and the dark keeps calling me back home. Dry. Heard the soil breathe when I said goodbye. There's something breathing under that land. It remembers the weight of my shaking hands. You can wash in the river, you can kneel in the dust, but the grave don't care who you used to trust. There's iron at the crossroads, fire in the sky. Devil's got a ledger with my last goodbye. I sold my soul for a second chance. Now I'm slow dancing with a graveyard dance. Every mile marker's carved with bone, and the keeps calling me home. Moons hang crooked over dead man's town. Rivers black as the sands I drown. Steamboat coughing like a dying lung. Preachers bell but nobody's wrong. So lone light flickers through the smoke. Every promise I made went up in oak. Got a lantern burning by my boot and a pocket full of bad repute. And crows don't sleep and neither do I. They circle slow where the body lie. This river don't wash a sinner clean. It just carries him where he ain't been seen. Whiskey talks but the truth don't bend. I'm counting cards with death again. Side on my back, blood on my hand. I built my throne on sinking sand. Yeah, I drank to forget, but I always remember I'm the ferryman down the river of the damned. Got skulls for trophies, chains for gold, stories that ain't fit to be told. That boat out there got a red-lit deck, carrying souls on a broken check. Ace of spades on a bloodstained plank. Luck ran dry at the riverbank. Wind said, son, you're overdue. I just light another and let it burn through. Full moon watching with a blind white stare. Ain't no mercy floating in that air. This river don't wash a sinner clean, it just carries him where he ain't been seen. Whiskey talks, but the truth don't bend. I'm counting cars with death again. Sight on my back, blood on my hand. I built my throne on sinking sand. Yeah, I drink to forget, but I always remember I'm the ferryman down the river of the Dam. They say redemption's a holy flame, but hell knows every outlaw's name. Lantern swings in the midnight breeze, every soul comes back to me. This river don't wash a sinner clean, it brings your bones where you've been. Whiskey burns, but it don't defend when the hangman calls your friend. Side cuts deep, no second stand, a king of ash in a ghost town land. Yeah, I drink to forget, but I always remember I'm the ferryman down the river of the Dam. River keys rolling, and I ain't stepping on. Lightning splits a rotten sky, steel tracks scream and sparks fly high. Engine coughing like a dying lung, dragging chains where the dead men hung. Town burned down to brick and bone, every soul here overthrown. Telegraph wires hum my name, every spark just feeds the flame. Lantern swinging in my grip, ash and cinder on my lip. I walk slow where the rails divide, 1,000 bodies by my side. Hear that whistle cry my sin. Ain't no ticket back again. Smoke on the rail line, blood in the dirt. Every mile I walk just makes it worse. Iron wheels and a hangman's grin. This whole damn town was born in sin. No preacher left and no bell to toll, just lightning carving through my soul. Yeah, the engine's hot and the sky's blood red. I'm counting down the living and the dead. Cold black rain on a shattered street, boot heels crunch on rotten meat. Windows busted, doors torn wide, every promise here already died. That train don't carry freight no more, it hauls regret from shore to shore. Every boxcar packed with screams, every whistle splits my dreams. Scythe blade catching firelight, cutting clean through wrong and right. You can run, but you won't outride the devil pacing at my side. Hear that whistle bend and cry. Even hell's afraid to die. Smoke on the rail line, blood in the dirt. Every mile I walk just makes it worse. Iron wheels and a hangman's grin. This whole damn town was born in sin. No mercy spare, no sun. Storm rolled in and took his pick. Now I'm just finishing it. Tracks run straight through broken bone. Every soul gets carried home, but home ain't warm and home ain't kind. It's just a graveyard on the line. Smoke on the rail line, flame in the sky. Every sinner's got to die. Iron shrieks and the lantern sways. I've been walking these cursed highways. No church left and no hymn to sing, just thunder crowned on a burning king. Yeah, the engine screaming what I already said. I don't count the living, I count the dead. I count the dead. Silence. We remember the dust on the old man's shelf before the world went and sold itself. We tasted the dirt and we knew the name of every ghost in the flickering flame. We're the generation that knew the way it was, the keepers of the law. We're living in the now, where the shadows bleed, planning for a future we'll never need. The present is a star and a neon blur, a hollow promise of the way we were. We walk the concrete and we breathe the rust, building up a kingdom out of settling dust. We see the clouds gathering on the rim. The light of the morning is getting dim. We're the generation that knew the way it was, the keepers of the light, law. We're living in the now, where the shadows bleed, planning for a future we'll never meet. The digital heart and the heart of stone. We understand the ending before it begins. The weight of the world and the weight of our sins. We're the generation that knew the way it was, the keepers of the light. Dust in my lungs is the soul of my grave. The dead to the devil that I never could save. I've outrun the law and I've outrun the light. Now I'm just a shadow in the belly of the night. Oh, let the rope swing heavy, let the timber creak. The skies turn black and the gospel is weak. I'm the king of the dirt, where the vultures fly. The last gallows bird who refuses to die. Got a bash made of cold hard tin, but it won't stop the ride of a lifetime of sin. My boots are worn thin from the miles and the mud. Every coin in my pocket is stained with my blood. A moon is a blade cutting through the pine. I'm running out of road and I'm running out of time. gospel is weak. I'm the king of the dirt, where the vultures fly, the last gallows bird who refuses to and a long way down, they're digging a hole on the edge of town. Don't pray for my soul, don't weep for my name, just feed the fire and fan the flame. Swing heavy, let the timber creak, the skies turn black and the gospel is weak. I'm the king of the dirt, where the vultures fly, the last gallows bird who refuses to He's walked the dust of 1,000,000,000 miles, stacked the bones in the silent piles. But the wind blew cold with a different sound, and he dropped that scythe on the frozen ground. He's looking up where the light is thin, wondering where his own ends begin. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temporal floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. The master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. His hollow eyes find the silver moon, asking if the end is coming soon. He's the final breath and the closing lid, but he's seeking the secrets the ages hid. He stands in the rain with a tilted head, looking for the master of the dead. The lantern flickers, the iron gates moan. The king of the grave is feeling alone. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the brave sweep the light away. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temple floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. Master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. There's a shallow spot beneath a hanging tree where the ghost of man used to beg for mercy. The wind don't whistle, it just gasps for air in a valley filled with a cold despair. I saw you watching from the ridgeline high with the shadow of a hangman in your eye. You can run for the border, run for the coast, but you can't outrun a black-hearted ghost. Now you're walking with those grave-bound eyes, seeing every truth through a veil of lies. There's a dead in a soul that's calling your name, and a spark in the timber that's feeding the flame. No prayer can save what's already gone. You're a dead man walking into the dawn. Yeah, look at the world through those grave-bound eyes. Water in a well turned black as coal, a mirror for the rot that's in your soul. I heard the hounds howling out in the brush, breaking through the midnight's heavy hush. I got a jar of salt and a rusty blade to keep the promises that we both made. You're trembling now as the light starts to fade in the middle of the mess that your own hands made. The dirt is hungry, the hole is deep, and some secrets are just too heavy to keep. Now you're walking with those grave-bound eyes, seeing every truth through a veil of lies. There's a dead in a soul that's calling your name, and a spark in the timber that's feeding the flame. No prayer can save what's already gone. You're a dead man walking into the dawn. Yeah, look at the world through those grave-bound eyes. Shovel. Can you feel the chill? The earth is waiting for you just over the hill. Yeah, look at the hole. Now you're walking with those grave-bound eyes, seeing every truth through a veil of lies. There's a dead in the soul that's calling your name, and a spark in the timber that's feeding the flame. No prayer can save what's already gone. You're a dead man walking into the dawn. Yeah, look at the world through those grave-bound eyes. for a seat at your table. I'm just fine out here in the rain. I don't need a brand or a shiny label to justify the blood inside my veins. You got opinions and a suit and tie, but you ain't walked a mile in these boots. I'm a jagged edge and a bitter sky, digging deeper into crooked roots. So if the gravel in my voice is a bit too loud and you don't like the way I stand my ground, if the shadows in the song make you turn away, I ain't got a single word of regret to say. Take your judgment and your hollow glass. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. I've been broken down and built back twice with a whiskey heart and a steady hand. I paid the devil's heavy price just to own the dirt where I choose to stand. Go on and talk about the things I lack while I'm riding down a different track. Keep your advice and your silver spoon. I'm howling at a different kind of moon. The line is drawn, the fuse is lit. I ain't changing for you, not one bit. So if the gravel in my voice is a bit too loud and you don't like the way I stand my ground, if the shadows in the song make you turn away, I ain't got a single word of regret to say. Take your judgment and your hollow glass. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. I don't play for the lights or the crowded room. I play for the ghosts in the desert gloom. Yeah, I'm free and I'm loud and I'm built to last. So if the gravel in my voice is a bit too loud and you don't like the way I stand my ground, if the shadows in the song make you turn away, I ain't got a single word of regret to say. Take your judgment and your hollow glass. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Yeah, kiss my ass. You walked in like a wildfire spark, boots wet from the dark. Didn't say much, didn't need to, I could see it in your eyes.
Bar light flickered on your skin like trouble letting me in. Every good thing I was holding started losing to your grin.
We were gasoline and pride, nowhere safe to hide. Every promise that we whispered turned to smoke inside.
Hands shaking on the wheel, heart racing just to feel. Every line we swore we wouldn't cross, we crossed just for the thrill.
We're just matches in the rain, trying hard to catch a flame. Every time we burn it down, we swear we'll change, but we don't change.
You're the ruin I can't leave. I'm the ghost beneath your sheets. If love's a fire we can't contain, we're just matches in the rain.
Sirens cry somewhere behind, but we don't slow this time.
Kiss tastes like goodbye, but we don't draw the line.
Ash falling on the floor.
We've been here before.
Every time we say last time,
we reach for one match more.
we're just matches in the rain.
Whoa, whoa,
Trying hard to catch a flame.
whoa, whoa.
Every time we burn it down, we swear we'll change, but we don't change.
You're the ruin I can't leave. I'm the ghost beneath your sheets. If love's a fire we can't contain, we're just matches in the rain.
If this is hell, we built it well, brick by brick and breath by breath.
If this is love, it fits like sin, and I choose it again.
We're just matches in the rain.
Striking sparks against the pain.
Every time we burn it down, we love the flame.
We love the flame.
You're the ruin I can't leave.
I'm the war you'll never keep. If love's a fire we can't contain, we're just matches in the rain.
Still burning.
In the rain.
I saw you crawling through the hollow, seeking shade, hiding from the choices and the debts you never paid. You think the silence in the timber is a sign of peace, but out here in the blackness, a hunger don't succeed. I could let the winter take you, leave you where you lie, or I could be the one to look you steady in the eye. You're begging for kindness, for a way to save your skin, but you forgot the taste of salt upon the breath of sin. I'll give you mercy, but it's mercy with teeth, a jagged kind of comfort for the rot that lies beneath. It'll tear into your pride and it'll leave a scarlet mark, the only kind of light that ever shines inside the dark. Don't mistake the hand I offer for a gentle, easy grace. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing with a cold and hollow face. Yeah, it's mercy with teeth. The creek is running crimson and the moon is turning gray. There ain't no preacher left alive to wash the stains away. I'll pull you from the briars, I'll set your spirit free, but you'll belong to every shadow dancing around the tree. A life for life is the only law we know, down where the crooked water and the bitter hemlock grow. You can have your second chance, but it comes with such a bite. You'll be screaming for the morning in the middle of the night. The trap is set, the jaw is wide, there ain't no place left for you to hide. But it's mercy with teeth, a jagged kind of comfort never for the rot that lies beneath. It'll tear into your pride and it'll leave a scarlet mark. The only kind of light that ever shines inside the dark. Don't mistake the hand I offer for a gentle, easy grace. There's a wolf in sheep's clothing with a cold and hollow face. Yeah, it's mercy with teeth. Forgiveness is a weapon when it's sharpened on a stone. I'll leave you with your heartbeat, but I'm taking back the bone. Yeah, take the gift and feel the sting. I give you mercy, but it's mercy with teeth. A jagged kind of comfort for the rot that lies beneath. It'll tear into your pride and it'll leave a scarlet mark. The only kind of light that ever shines inside the dark. Don't mistake the hand I offer for a gentle, easy grace. Here's a wolf in sheep's clothing with a cold and hollow face. Yeah, it's mercy with teeth. There's a porch light flickers on Maple Street. Same cracked sidewalk under my feet. Bar door swings like it used to do. Only thing changes the eyes on you. Sheriff's truck still makes its rounds. Dust still hangs when the sun goes down. Mrs. Carter at the grocery line whispers low, but she don't say mine. Kids stop talking when I walk in, like sin just strolled back in again. And every stairs a nailed down claim. Small towns don't forget your name. They still say my name like a curse they can't wash out, like a spark to a flame. Every time they speak it loud. I left that night in the pouring rain, but this dirt don't ever change. Yeah, I might have outrun the blame, but they still say my name. There's a cross out past a river bend. No one talks how it all did end. Some say fight, some say fall, some say I never swung at all. Truth's buried where the red clay dries, right beside all their alibis. They still say my name like a curse they can't wash out, like a spark to a flame. Every time they speak it loud. I left that night in the pouring rain, but this dirt don't ever change. Yeah, I might have outrun the blame, but they still say my name. You can change your boots, you can change your robe, but you can't outrun what the whole town knows. They still say my name in the pews and the back bar smoke, like a man to blame for a fight nobody spoke. I left that night in the pouring rain, swore I'd never stay, but no matter how far I came, they still say my name. Still say my name. Oh,
here died a century ago, left their bones beneath the blackened snow. There ain't no velvet on that rusted slate, just a hollow king in a world of gray.
He's traded silver bells for iron chains and forgotten how to feel the winter rains.
Oh, the shadows of the north are closing in, a ribcage rattling beneath the frozen skin. No jolly laughter, just a hollow breath, a tattered saint dancing with his death. Welcome to the season of the cold and the lone, where the King of Christmas sits upon a throne of bone. He's checking lists for sins you haven't confessed, with a lantern swinging against his hollow chest. The soot on his hands is from a world on fire, a grim reminder of a lost desire. He don't bring toys, he don't bring light, just the heavy silence of an endless night.
The North Star's flickering, about to die. There's a skeletal grin beneath the Arctic sky.
Oh, the shadows of the north are closing in, a ribcage rattling beneath the frozen skin. No jolly laughter, just a hollow breath, a tattered saint dancing with his death. Welcome to the season of the cold and the lone, where the King of Christmas sits upon a throne of bone.
He's a ghost of the gift, the echo of the cheer, the physical form of your deepest fear.
And the ice is getting thinner every year. Oh, the shadows of the north are closing in, a ribcage rattling beneath the frozen skin. No jolly laughter, just a hollow breath, a tattered saint dancing with his death. Welcome to the season of the cold and the lone,
Where the King of Christmas sits upon a throne,
throne of bone.
Merry Christmas.
To none, to none. The sky's like a sheet of lead, the sun's a dying spark. We're living in the belly of a long and bitter dark. I'm scraping ice off of windows just to see a world that's gray, counting down the pennies while the spirits rot away. This land don't want me living, it just wants to see me still, a quiet little statue on a frozen barren hill. Oh, I'm shivering for mercy in a country made of stone, where the wind can't find the marrow in a poor man's lonely bone. I'm looking to the southern line tethered to this permafrost. I'm shackled to the gate, trying to build a future on a ghost-forgotten trail. The more I try to leave it, well, the deeper I am sunk, writing songs of sunshine like a desperate dying drum. The mercury is falling and the walls are closing in. The ice is getting thicker underneath my paper skin. Oh, I'm shivering for mercy in a country made of stone, where the wind can't find the marrow in a poor man's lonely bone. I'm looking to the southern line, where the air is thick and sweet. I'd trade my soul to Hades just to blister in the heat. Yeah, it's a long, wide winter and a short, cold life. The north is just a hammer and the frost is just a knife. Corner of my eye, hallucination dancing neath the blue and burning sky. But the border is a mountain that I'm never gonna climb. I'm just serving out my sentence in the middle of the rhyme. Oh, I'm shivering for mercy in a country made of stone, where the wind can't find the marrow in a poor man's lonely bone. I'm looking to the southern line, where the air is thick and sweet. I trade my soul to Hades just to blister in the heat. Yeah, it's a long, white winter and a short, cold life. The north is just a hammer and the frost is just a knife.